Good morning, everybody. My name is Brandon Holloway, and these are your morning announcements for the week of October 6, 2019. So this is a busy week around here. We want to remind you of several things that are coming up. First of which is tomorrow at noon is our First Monday Ladies. We've talked about this for several weeks, and ladies, we want to remind you that this is the time for you to come and hang out and fellowship around some lunch and discuss some women's ministry things. The primary which of being this week, which we're all looking forward to is, and everybody said, that's right, the women's event. Our women's banquet is going to be this Tuesday in the fellowship hall. We are so excited to have Susan Cox out here and to lead us in a time of just encouragement and growth, and for us to get around and just have some fun together, really. And so we want to invite you and remind you to invite your friends for that night. It is going to be a fantastic time. It'll be well worth you getting out of the house. And so, ladies, make the husbands watch the kids or do whatever you got to do, but get here and invite your friends. It will be spectacular. You will not want to miss it. Also coming up this week, don't forget, is our Senior Moments road trip, which is to the Fall Fling at First Baptist Church of Enid, Oklahoma. We want to remind you, seniors, if you plan on going to that and you have not yet told the office or registered, you need to do that by the 7th. That's $10 for you to go. That includes your meal that night and anything that you're going to need to get there. And you'll be handed some stuff that gives you the information on when we're leaving and everything when you register. And so please make sure that you get those registrations in by the 7th, and then you guys will have a fantastic time. That day is the 11th once again, and it will be a great time. We want you to have fun partnering with other senior adults in our association and just getting to have a great night of fellowship. You guys deserve it, and so we're looking forward to that for y'all. Once again, don't forget, Trunk or Treat is coming up quickly, and we do not want to forget that. Some of you guys have already seen the candy start to accumulate in the ice chest, and that's great, but we still need some more. And so we're going to ask that you please continue to fill those things up for the end of this month. Remember, I shared with you before, last year we only had one ice chest and it was gone really fast. And so this year we're aiming for 2, going to see where that lands us. You know, it's kind of cool when a thing that you create starts to grow so much that we need more resources. That's a sign that God's doing great stuff. And so help us out. If that can be your contribution, that is totally great with us. So go grab that candy bar bag and just throw it in there and call it good. Also, you'll notice on the bulletin board this week is the sign up for cars. If you plan on just handing candy out that night, please just write your name on that so we just kind of know how many parking spots we need to kind of reserve. Because you never know. The last thing we want is for somebody to show up and not have a space to be, and that would not be good. Also, if you're doing a car, we do want to encourage you to go a little bit above and beyond and either, decorate your car, do something fun, something that is just a little elevated for our kids. If you can't, that's okay, but we do want to encourage that. We want to continue to grow this event as much as we can. Don't forget that the Faith Center will be here that night helping us by providing food, so that'll be great. Look forward to seeing them out here, and we look forward to seeing lots and lots of families out here. And so if you're a mom or a dad and you guys are doing the trick-or-treat game, come on by here. We would love to see you as kind of your first stop before you guys head out into the neighborhood or do whatever you're going to do. We are so excited to be able to do a cool ministry like that, and we could not do this without all your help. So sign that bulletin board, get that candy here. We will love to see you there. Once again, we want to remind you that we're still looking for some people to come and maybe be a part of our video announcement series. We kind of post these things not just on our Sunday morning time, but really throughout the week. They are our main source of announcements on the internet, and we need some faces to be a part of this process because it's hard to do them every single week and to continue to be fresh and a fresh face to look at. If any of you said amen to seeing my face every week, shame on you, just kidding. But we do really want to have some people be involved on this. And so it's not something you'd need to do every single week, but we're looking for a group of people that would be willing to give an hour of their daytime and come in and do some filming. And so if you're interested in that, please holler at us. We'd love to get you to be a part of this process. This upcoming Sunday, the 13th, I believe, of October is going to be our associational's annual celebration. And so that means a couple of things. One, if you're planning on going to that, you really need to be ready to leave here by about 3 or 4 o'clock. We'll confirm that right after these announcements today because we're still working on it when we're filming this. But I will say it's going to be a full day because that annual celebration is in Perry, Oklahoma. And we know some of you that you look forward to this event, and we look forward to going to it with you. But the other thing that means is there will be no evening church this upcoming Sunday because we can't be in two places at once. So we want to be there, we want to support them, and we'd love for you to come with us. If not, then the night's off for you. You get to do something that you are going to do instead of that. I don't know. But join us, if you will. Help be a part of our association. We'd love to have you come with us. We're going to have a great time on the People Mover or the van or whatever it is we take. It will be fun, and we may even stop at Brahms. And everybody said amen. Coming up on October 18th is our Youth Fall Campout. We know that there's several events going on that weekend, and that's okay. We know that not everybody can go to do this, but it's just kind of a thing that we've started. It's really easy. Our campout costs about $10 to go to, and we will not be going super far. And we're just going to be hanging out in some tents and roasting some marshmallows and having some fellowship time. So if you are interested in doing that, sign-ups are almost over. This coming Wednesday, you will need to be finished signing up for that, and so that we can kind of get a head count and get everything that we need to get. If you've got a tent, we do encourage you to bring that. We will be renting some tent campgrounds, and so we're going to kind of do some of that. But if you do not fret. We will have some big size tents for lots of kids to share if that happens, but we do need a head count so that we can get what we need to get. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a great time during our fall break, just to do something a little bit different. So we encourage you to sign up, be there for that. By now, you should have probably already noticed that we are knee-deep in Operation Christmas Child. I know that seems weird because we're in October, but we've got to get that stuff ready to get packed out for Christmas. And so this whole month of October has really been about collecting things to make those shoe boxes. And one exciting thing we want to remind you is coming up on November the 3rd. Now, that'll be our new pastor's first day in that morning, but that evening, we want you to come back here because we're going to have a packing party. We're just going to pack a bunch of shoe boxes and eat food and hang out together. Last year, our students did that with our children's ministry, and it was such fun that we felt like the whole church should be involved in that process. And so it'll be a great night, but that does kind of let you know the timetable of what we're working in. So if you're planning on doing a shoe box, get her going, all right? And if you have any questions on that, you can contact the church office, and we can let you know whatever you need to know or get you whatever you need to have to get that shoebox finished up. But we encourage you to bring that night and to be a part of that packing process, and we would love to have you there. So that is it. That's our morning announcements for this week. We are so excited that you chose to worship with us this morning. If you have any questions anytime about any of our announcements, we would love to help you with those things. But if in the meantime, we will see you back here next week at our normal worship time, 10:45, or join us for Sunday school at 9:30. You guys are awesome. Have a fantastic week.